Hey everybody, Lax Coach Ruppy here. We're out in front of Rivier University on a very cold November evening. The reason we're here tonight, we have our 3 questions Thanksgiving edition with some Rivier men's lacrosse players. And if you watch till the end, we even have a couple of special guests joining us as well. All right, we're joined by Rivier Lacrosse defender and part of the royal family of Mount Sinai High School lacrosse, Rob Delpret. Rob's a graduate student here. Rob, it's Thanksgiving, it's the holidays, and in Thanksgiving it's time to think about what we're thankful for. What would you say you're most thankful for this year?
I think it's being able to take that grad year here at Riv, and I also get to play with my brother. I've never gotten to do that before, and I think that's going to be something really special for us.
Next question. Apple pie or pumpkin pie?
Easy answer. Pumpkin pie all the way. A little bit of whipped cream on there. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Dress it right up?
Yes, sir.
All
yes,
right.
Sir.
And lastly, you're at the Delpret family Thanksgiving. How old were you when you graduated from the kids' table to the adult table?
On the Delpret side, we have like enough cousins to the point where we kind of like separated a little bit. But on the Star side of a family, my mom's side, we've always sat with the adults. Very different dynamic.
Gotcha. All right, Rob, thanks for joining us, and happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving, Ruppy.
All right, we're joined here by junior defender Scott Miller, Queensbury, New York's Scott Miller.
Yep.
All right, Scotty. It's the holidays. Things are getting really festive here at Rivier University, as you can tell by our hats. What are you thankful for this year?
This year I'm thankful for another chance to play at Riv and have my family come out and watch, my mom, pops, my grandfather.
And what is your favorite family tradition at Thanksgiving?
It's a fairly new one. It's the Wobble Gobble. It's a Thanksgiving 5K.
The Wobble Gobble.
Wobble Gobble.
Gotcha. Is there any video of that or anything? Can we check that online anywhere?
Probably
follow your status. Do we have a bib number?
It's probably one floating around. I don't know my bib number yet. I'll get it on race day.
Excellent. And lastly, if you're Scott Miller and it's Thanksgiving Day, what side dish can you not go without? You have to have it every year at Thanksgiving.
This is an easy one. Stuffing with sausage in it. It's a staple. Can't go without it.
The sausage stuffing. There you go, folks. Thanksgiving 2024 with my buddy Scott Miller.
Yep.
Happy Thanksgiving, Scott.
Happy Thanksgiving, Coach.
Okay, we're joined by senior manager, Austin Salvetti. Sal, it's the holidays. It's Thanksgiving.
Indeed.
Why don't you tell everybody, what are you thankful for this year?
You know, it's usually the same thing every year, family, friends, and definitely very thankful for the brotherhood.
You're at the Salvetti house, Thanksgiving Day.
Yep.
Everyone's ready to sit down and eat. How old were you when you graduated from the kids' table and made your way up to the adult table?
I mean, I was a pretty obnoxious kid. I was always looking to get out of the kids' table. Family will tell you all about it, but I was probably around 10-ish. I was 10-ish at the kids' table and probably moved out. Honestly, I haven't moved out yet. We still have a kids and parents' table, so it's still a little tradition we got going on there. So got the kids' table still and the parents' table.
Finally, this could be the most important question of them all, Sal. Turkey or prime rib?
Turkey. Big turkey guy. Never really had the prime rib, so.
What about gravy? You gotta have some gravy on there too?
100%. Gravy, potatoes, all the good stuff.
So there you have it. That's what it looks like. A traditional and years in the making process of Thanksgiving Day at the Salvetti house. Sal, I wish you a happy Thanksgiving.
You too, Rob. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, we're joined here by graduate student attackman and fellow festive Thanksgiving enthusiast, Connor Eck.
Yes.
Connor, thanks for joining us.
Of course, anytime, Ruppy.
Connor, it's Thanksgiving, as I mentioned. The holidays are here. Everyone's festive.
Yep.
Tell me, what are you thankful for this year?
I'm thankful for my friends and family, and I'm thankful for the guys in the Rivier men's lacrosse team.
Connor, tell us, where is the Eck family, or where are you personally going to spend Thanksgiving this year?
Franklin, Massachusetts. We're going to hang out at home, maybe have some of the cousins over and just hang out and have a good time.
So you guys host?
Yeah,
Is it usually a big crowd? Or
not really. We get some family here and there, but most of them are in Australia, so they don't really celebrate Thanksgiving.
Excellent.
Oh,
Excellent. Now, Connor, you're from Massachusetts, and everybody knows in Massachusetts this is a big deal. In Massachusetts, they have a Thanksgiving Day football game.
They do.
You went to Franklin High School.
I did.
What's the mascot with Franklin?
The Panthers.
The Panthers.
The Panthers.
Who are the Panthers' rival, and do you go to those games?
It's the King Philip. I don't know what their mascot is, but it's King Philip.
They don't really matter, do they?
No, they suck. No, they're pretty good. But yeah, I usually go because I know a lot of the kids that are still on the team. But this is like one of the first years where I don't know anybody. So maybe I'll pop out, be one of those washed-up guys, and say what's up to the high schoolers.
Historically, what are we thinking? Is it Franklin that comes out on top usually, or is it King Philip?
King Philip. Franklin gets their asses kicked. But, they won like 2 years ago, and they haven't won since. So
Gotcha. Well, I just say for 2024, go Panthers.
go Panthers. Let's go.
Connor, I want to wish you a happy Thanksgiving. Thanks for joining us today.
Happy Thanksgiving, guys.
Joined here by senior goaltender from the great state of Maine. Vacation land, if you will.
Sir.
Sam Tibbetts. Sam, thanks for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Sam, I've been asking everybody the same opening question. What are you thankful for this year?
This year, I'm definitely thankful for family, friends, the team here, going to school here, and being in my senior year.
All right, now it's Thanksgiving Day at the Tibbetts household. You've got your own choice here. Would you prefer dinner be served earlier in the afternoon or later in the day?
I would say earlier in the afternoon, just so later in the day you can move on to dessert and have a little more room left.
And lastly, Tibbs, what do you think? What is Thanksgiving going to look like here in the United States in the year 2050?
Probably a little more advanced. Probably have like a robot server, like on like a little like cart serving you stuff, and probably going to be a lot less manual cooking, a lot more like just machines doing everything. And
What about transportation for families from house to house?
there's probably going to be some sort of hovering machine or flying car by that point. So
Okay. And how about, do you think turkeys will fly by then?
turkeys fly already, Coach.
All right, there you have it. Sam Tibbetts. Sam, want to wish you a happy Thanksgiving. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you. Happy Thanksgiving.
All right, we're joined by a graduate student goalkeeper, another from the great state of Maine, Sawyer Gagnon. Sawyer, thanks for joining us.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
I see that you're just as excited about Thanksgiving as I am. You've got almost the same hat, almost like we're twins.
Almost. It's very similar for sure.
Indeed. So, Sawyer, as we mentioned, it's Thanksgiving time, and one of the questions we've been asking a lot of the guys, what are you thankful for this year?
I'm definitely thankful for my family. My girlfriend's family who's thankfully letting me stay over at their house while I'm pursuing my master's degree. So definitely my family in general, and honestly Rivier for giving me a great opportunity to come back and pursue my master's and play another year of lacrosse.
Now, this next one, this is one that you might have to think about a little bit. If you could have anybody over for Thanksgiving dinner, dead or alive, anybody from history or anybody currently living, who would it be and why?
That's a tough question. I think I'm gonna go my great grandfather. I only met him while I was real little and never really got to talk to him as much as I would have liked. I'm sure he's got some great stories that I've never heard, so I think that'd be a really cool experience for sure.
Absolutely. You even extend that family a little bit more, huh?
Exactly.
Good for you. And lastly, you've got a bunch of years now. You're a graduate student, as we mentioned.
No man.
No spring chicken anymore. You can look back on Thanksgiving. What do you think? Just first impulse. Did you enjoy Thanksgiving more as a kid, or do you think you enjoy it more now as an adult?
I think definitely as a kid. I have a big family, so I have like 15, 20 cousins. So we're all grown up now, but before the Thanksgiving football games get real intense. So definitely as a kid, I think for sure.
All right. Well, you know what? Your answer actually triggered a fourth question.
Oh boy.
At the Gagnon household, how old were you when you graduated from the kids' table to the adult table?
I'm still at the kids' table. So most of my family's older, and I do have the option to sit at the adult table, but I'm really close to my little cousins, so they don't give me the option to go sit over there. So
Well, there you have it. I want to thank you for joining us here, and I want to wish you a happy Thanksgiving.
thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
Okay, we're joined here by Owen McDuffie, junior face-off specialist. Not going to call you a Fogo because you're not afraid to go down the field and put a shot on net, Owen.
Absolutely.
He's another Thanksgiving enthusiast, as you can tell by our matching hats. Owen, it's the holiday season. Thanksgiving is upon us. Why don't you start telling everybody, what are you thankful for this year?
This year, I'm most thankful for the guys on the team. We have a great team here. Everyone's really good friends. Love hanging out with everyone on the team, and just thankful for all the guys on the team really, and coaches too, obviously.
And next, what food that's not considered typical Thanksgiving food always seems to find its way onto the table at the McDuffie household for Thanksgiving?
We usually have pretty typical stuff. One thing that I guess wouldn't be really typical is we have a lot of pies. We got apple pie, pumpkin pie, blueberry pie. I love my grandmother's blueberry pie. It's one of the best, I think.
Excellent. Is that with ice cream or anything? Or you just
Absolutely.
It is, okay.
Absolutely.
And lastly, typically, do you guys travel or do you host Thanksgiving?
I typically travel. We like nearly every year. We go to my grandmother's in Maine. I always go there nearly every year. Sometimes we have family and friends there. Sometimes it's just us, but that's nearly like an every year thing.
Well, there you have it. 3 questions with Owen McDuffie. Owen, I want to thank you for joining us. I want to wish you a happy Thanksgiving.
Absolutely. Happy Thanksgiving.
Okay, we're back here with Connecticut's own Kyle Such. He's a senior defender here on the Rivier men's lacrosse team. Kyle, thanks for joining us.
Thank you for having me, as always.
Kyle, it's the holiday season. Thanksgiving is upon us. Let me start out with, what are you thankful for personally this year?
I'm thankful for all my friends and family, and of course, the Rivier Men's Lacrosse Brotherhood.
Okay, next, and this is a big one, Kyle. Apple pie or pumpkin pie?
A lot of people are going to hate me for this one, but I'm a big pumpkin guy. Pumpkin pie is my favorite thing of all time.
Pumpkin pie, now is it just straight up pumpkin pie, or we
Pumpkin
got ice
pie,
cream, or a little Cool Whip?
Get a
Or...
little vanilla ice cream, some whipped cream on top. Chef's kiss, right?
So you thought this out?
Oh, I've been thinking this out. I can't wait for Thanksgiving.
Gotcha. So, Kyle, we're going to look down the road. Look into the future, if you will. Look into your crystal ball for us. What does Thanksgiving look like in the year 2050?
In 2050, I think there's going to be no more turkey. I think it's going to be all chicken and like steak. But maybe let's get rid of the yams and stuffing. I think those 2 things need to go in 2050. I think right now what we got needs to be shaken up a little bit.
All right, so there you have it. No turkey in the year 2050, just chicken and steak. And absolutely outlawed at the time is going to be yams and stuffing.
100%.
So I guess we have a lot to look forward to in the future.
I'm excited.
All right, Kyle, thanks for joining us. I want to wish you a happy Thanksgiving.
Thank you. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone.
All right, we're joined here by men's basketball head coach Tom Glynn, 2nd year here at Rivier. Turned things around almost immediately, Coach. Congratulations on that.
Thank you.
As everyone can tell by our hats and the fact that we're almost twins here for the most part, it's the Thanksgiving season. I'll ask you the first question I've asked everybody. What are you thankful for this year?
Thankful for health of my team and all my great colleagues here at Rivier.
All right, Coach. So we're looking at the history of the Glynn family Thanksgiving. How old were you when you graduated from the kids' table and made your way up to the adult table?
Probably mid-20s.
Mid-20s?
Yeah.
Must have been a crazy kids' table.
Yeah, took a while. Yeah, a lot of people are on the same age, so it took a while.
And finally, Coach, we're going to look ahead. Okay. It's the year 2050. What does Thanksgiving look like in the year 2050?
2050, probably flying cars, some robots mixed in there. Not quite sure, but I'll probably go with that.
You think the turkeys will be harvested the same way that they are now, or maybe there might be a little something different with that?
I don't think that will change.
Laser beams maybe to take them out?
Possibly laser beams. Yeah, there you go. Man, you're on it.
All right, well, there you have it. That's Coach Tom Glynn. Coach, thanks for joining us, and I want to wish you a happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving. Thank you.
All right, we're joined by special guest making her way through the halls here at the Muldoon Center, women's basketball captain and point guard, Hannah Muchmore. Hannah, thanks for joining us.
Of course, thanks for having me.
So, Hannah, it's the holiday season. Thanksgiving's right around the corner.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to ask you the same question we've asked everybody else to start out with. What are you thankful for this year?
I'm definitely thankful for being healthy. Had a lot of knee injuries, so definitely being healthy and being able to be out in the court with my teammates.
Absolutely. It's been good to see you out there. Next question.
Mm-hmm.
We're at the Muchmore family Thanksgiving. Everybody's around there getting ready to sit down and have dinner.
Yep.
When did you graduate from the kids' table to the adults' table?
I still haven't graduated from the kids' table.
Still at the kids' table?
Yeah,
Does that make you like the boss of the kids' table now?
No, because my 26-year-old brother's still at the kids' table. So
How about your brother's name? We'll give him a shout out.
Michael.
Michael?
Yep.
Take good care of my buddy Hannah at the kids' table, and happy Thanksgiving to you, Michael. Lastly, what side dish that you always have on the table every year at Thanksgiving you and your family can't go without?
I'd probably say my mom's stuffing. Definitely a top tier side dish that I need.
Top tier stuffing.
Yep.
Mom, your stuffing sounds great. You know, we had a player on earlier from the men's lacrosse team. He said in the year 2050, we weren't going to have stuffing anymore at Thanksgiving.
Oh.
That was going to be outlawed. What do you have to say to that?
I don't think it would be Thanksgiving without stuffing. So I think that'll still be there. Hope so, at least.
I agree. All right, Hannah, I want to thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
And I want to wish you a happy Thanksgiving.
Thank you, too.
And great success here in the 2024-25 season for the women's basketball team.
Thank you. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone.
So there you have it, folks. Thanksgiving 2024 is in the books. We hope you enjoyed the video. And get ready. We've got some really great content coming up for you in the off season here. Thanks for joining us.